and they both last for 7 years apiece. I don't know what the number is 7 with me, but that was a combined 14 years of a waste of my time. And if I only knew what I knew now, I just think what kind of impact that would have done in my life. For those who don't know me, I am Sarah Evans. I'm a law of attraction teacher and a mindset coach. Do tell me where everyone's from. Just let me know what part of the country you're from and where you're tuning in, where you're joining in from. I love to see people join in from all over the world. It's always so interesting and fascinating how everybody joins me from different parts of the world. So to go back to the story, yes, I was in not one, but 2 dysfunctional relationships. There were 2 marriages, and they both last for 7 years apiece. I don't know what the number is 7 with me, but that was a combined 14 years of a waste of my time. And if I only knew what I knew now, I just think what kind of impact that would have done in my life. And basically the reason I stood so long is because in my upbringing, it was a sense of validation. It was a sense of if you were with someone, that validated you as a person. It validated you as that you were okay, that you were a functioning woman because you had a man beside you, no matter what that relationship looked like. And also another reason that I stayed so long is because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want to experience life by myself. I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. So rather than venture out on my own, I stood in verbal, abusive, and it got physical towards the end, relationships because of fear and not knowing what it was like out there. So I wasted 14 years of my life, and I can't get those years back. So the reason I wanted to come on here today was to talk about fear and to talk about what fear is. Our mind is programmed to keep us safe. Our mind is programmed to keep us, it watches out for anything that is dangerous or anything that takes you from being in an unsafe environment. That's the brain's job. That is what your mind does. It's programmed to do this. So when your brain sees something that could be fearful and is taking you out of your comfort zone, of course you're going to hear these voices that's going to say, maybe you can't do this right now. Maybe you shouldn't make this change right now. Maybe you shouldn't venture out and you should just stay, because what if you fail? What if people look at you and laugh at you? Or what if you don't have the skills or the knowledge? And you'll hear a lot of excuses go on in your mind that's going to try to talk you out of doing something that is different, that is doing something that is unfamiliar. And that is your brain just trying to keep you safe. So it's okay to have fear, but do recognize that's what your mind is programmed to do, and to recognize that you have the control over your mind. And by putting in a practice, a healthy routine of repeating a same process every day into something that you want to see new for yourself, then that is going to break you out of that fear. Because the more you're doing something different and outside of your comfort zone, such as exercising, yoga class, developing new knowledge, every day you're doing that, you become more confident in yourself, and you're able to break free from the fear, because you establish building blocks of looking towards the future of what you did and what you accomplished, so those fears will slowly go away. So do recognize that fear is just a part of your brain's duty, and talk above that fear and do break through it. And that's what I wanted to come on here today, because don't waste time. Life goes by so fast. And look at me, like I said, 14 years into relationships that I was just so fearful to get out of, and just and I can't get those years back. So I want to come on here today saying, don't waste this time. Time is precious. Time goes by so fast. Take this opportunity. Don't wait before it's too late, because it's sometimes you do things when it's too late, and when something really devastating happens, or when you become ill or become depressed or sad. Do it now while you have the ability to do it, and while you're strong enough to do it, and you're able to make those changes in a healthy way. So that is the message I wanted to come on here today for. If you want to learn more about who I am and what I do, you can easily book a call with me. You could always private message me, DM me, and again, leave me comments down below. And I hope you enjoyed this information, and thank you so much for hanging in there. It was a pleasure coming on. Take care, and many blessings.